between Richard, Dick, Blevins, Spiky Yoshi, Easy, Peppa Piggy, Mr. Mora,
Okay. Moon,
Easy, Chaos,
and
C59,
Peppa's
Spiky
We're just waiting
Yoshi,
on you, Moon.
ZT Pick, kind of how we said. Who are we missing?
Hey, did Moon leave?
Funk.
Moon must be. Yeah, I have to add.
I can. Okay.
Oh, Peppa got the water.
Okay.
Oh,
everyone's
Moon,
here.
bro,
Okay,
the meeting's
everyone-
about to start.
If you post it
Moon,
publicly,
bro,
you
the
have no
meeting's
right to
about to
complain
start.
about if your mod's being used this way or that way. Like, it's
Oh god, I
still
can hear
mod
myself.
being used.
Moon,
Unless
listen.
like,
Alright.
Very happy about it. We're just waiting on Moon. Oh,
Wow, I was
Moon.
repeating
Yeah,
my own
very
audio.
easy.
That's kind of cringe.
Sit. Okay.
Got one
Let's
viewer.
get started. Are you gonna write?
Unless someone else wants to. This time. Anyone want to write?
Alright. Well, hi,
Seems
Easy.
like you're... Kudus, I
I
swear,
can
if
write.
you're streaming this, I'm
Okay.
going to stab you.
He is
I
streaming.
actually stopped
He's
streaming for
streaming
mine.
it. We'll just
Oh,
have
really?
a
So weird.
recording of it, Moon, at least. That's just saying
Okay,
we get a
okay.
recording of it.
Fair.
That's good.
Fair.
Yeah,
Groovy Dog will go up to the spectator.
Yeah, that's right.
Please. Thank you.
Kudus, go to... Oh, wait, you're... that's okay.
If you need a closer view, just watch Hurricane Kudus on Twitch, I guess.
We can send Funk the VOD afterwards, I guess.
Or we could get
Hi,
Funk
Funk.
by like,
Nice to meet you.
Or you can give him the book like we did with the other two meetings.
yeah.
Okay, so what did you guys want to discuss this time? I know there's a couple of things I want to discuss.
We were
and,
going to discuss Outposts, but we're not doing that today. So
No,
what else is on the agenda?
we aren't going to discuss Outposts, but we can discuss what defines the nation, because we have all of the nation leaders here.
All right. The last time... Okay, let's start that out then. Let me close my window. During the last meeting, we discussed what constitutes an outpost. The general agreement was
a nation.
what constitutes a nation. What constitutes a nation? We had decided that 3 players was enough to constitute a nation. But I think that we should go around the...
Yeah, so let's all propose a number, right? And then we'll vote on the numbers based upon that, right? Okay.
All right.
So Chaos, you start. What do you think would be a appropriate number for having to be considered a nation?
I mean, 3 sort of makes sense in this regard, just because, you know, the server numbers range, but I don't know. I'm fine with 3, but if someone has another suggestion, I could be swayed.
I'd argue 4, just because, how do I describe it? I think 4 is good. That would have enough houses. If like 4 people had a house in a town, that would seem like not rounded enough, but just like it would seem from a building perspective like a community, like a nation, and I think that is fair. Also, there is no also that, yeah. All right, Peppa.
Yeah. So that would mean that you wouldn't be a nation, but you'd be able to become a nation.
Yes.
Yeah, there aren't that many waterbenders in general. There's just Toasty, it seems.
I'd argue the Water Nation deserves to exist, though.
Not yet. We gotta follow these rules.
Oh, okay.
So if you believe that, then you should vote for 2, Moon.
Well, I think that the number of people isn't the only thing that constitutes a government. I think that each one of the elements is entitled to
I feel
having
like we should have at least one representation of each of the elements. I agree with that.
Well, I think nations have at least 3 people, but they can also be like companies and like representatives for a certain bending choice.
Companies.
Yeah, so
I think that's getting a bit capitalistic. Like if a company is having a say in government.
And also,
so what I think it should be is more that there is at least one leader that represents a nation that represents a specific element, right? So in this situation, you would at least have to have one representative of chi, fire, water, earth, and air, right?
So at the
No
lowest
matter
amount
what-
of people, there'd be 5 people at this table.
Yes, and it would take the nation with the highest numbers to be the representation, to be the one that represents that element, right?
Mhm.
Does that sound fair?
Well, considering, sure, whatever.
Okay.
But as long as it's the highest amount and not just some
Number.
guy who's just kept on because he's been voted on.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'll make like a final law book after this. So we'll pass the law, and we'll also have the book that goes over what we did in the meeting. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So far the rules are
there has to
3
be
or 4
one
people we
nation.
haven't decided on it yet, and then each element is entitled to representation at the table.
Yes.
Okay. So
So-
Zit.
Yeah.
What do you think a nation should be?
Oh wait, did Easy vote for number?
No,
Oh,
I
wait,
think
we're-
we should-
We haven't voted for a number yet. We're just
Or
No,
we're just
proposing
saying
numbers, yeah,
what
so-
each of us thinks should be in a nation. A number is part of that, but we're not deciding on a number right now.
Chief
Okay.
votes for 3.
Mhm. Yeah, a nation. I think it should be at least 3. Like, for if there's more than more than one nation of that element. But like whichever element has like the largest amount of people should be the representative in this room.
Okay.
So, yeah, I gotta agree with Zit on that. That makes sense.
So
Yeah.
how many people are in each nation?
For air, I don't really know. We haven't really had a place for all of us to go, so it's just spread out, and I don't know if they constitute as citizens. So I feel like they're considered a citizen if they want you to represent them in the council room. So
Then-
that's what it means to be a citizen of a nation.
All right, and then Chaos.
Yes.
What do you
voting on-
think? What do you think should be what were we saying? How many people are in your nation?
Well, I don't have, at least for the most part, my thing is connected to the Fire Nation.
Well, no, so
My
you're
order-
the Crimson Order,
Yeah,
right?
oh,
So
you're
you're
Gotcha,
in
gotcha,
an
okay.
order,
Or
not
not
really a
a
nation.
coalition.
Yeah, the Crimson Coalition, right? Or the Lava
No,
Coalition?
the
Coalition.
Lava Coalition.
Lava Coalition.
So you're the leader of
No,
the
you're
Lava
representing the
Coalition.
Crimson Order. It's on the back of your
Yes,
chair.
yeah. Crimson Order is mine, and then Lava Coalition is what's with the
Okay,
Fire Nation.
so the Lava Coalition is the state within. Okay, so the Crimson Order, so you would have a seat at the table depending on how many people you represent as the leader of the Crimson Order.
Okay, I don't have anyone yet, so.
And
I
because
don't
you're
have-
more of an order than a nation, then I think you can be part of a nation and an order, right? Do you think that makes sense, or do you think you can only choose one?
I don't know.
What
That's an
does
interesting one.
everyone think?
I
just-
think I think that if it's some kind of order which is a subsect of a already existing nation, then it would not be.
This order isn't part of a nation. This is a nationless order, but he's also the leader of a state within a nation.
Well, then in that case, it depends on whether or not the order and the state are separate. Because if they are, then yes. But if they aren't, then no.
Okay.
All right. Who do we left off? Oh yeah. I have like 5 or 6 people in my nation. I forget. And then
You don't have 6. It's more like 4.
oh well, then it's 4 or 5. It's one of those.
It's 5
numbers.
now because I took a person to your nation the other day who's going to live there.
Oh, okay. Who is that next to me? Easy. How many people do you have in your nation? Is Easy here? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, 3.
They're NPCs, they just aren't talking.
And then Zit, how many people do you have in your nation?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have 6.
You have
Okay.
6, and then
These are like unofficial numbers, so we're going
Maura,
to do
how many people do you have in your nation?
Peppa, put your
three.
weapons away, please.
3. We got Pudis, Groovy Doggo, and myself.
Thank you.
All right, and then Peppa, how many people do you have in your nation?
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like. Wait, did Zero Blue leave your nation? He left after reading the minute. Okay. Yeah. So let's now go around and vote on what numbers that we think, right? I'm gonna write down the person's name and what they vote on, right? So start with Chaos, right?
Yes.
What is your vote?
He said 3.
Yeah, I'm cool with 3.
3?
I said
Your vote?
4.
Moon votes on 4. Easy, what's your vote?
Easy 3. Zit.
3.
Moira.
3.
Peppa.
Even Peppa
Pep-
votes on 3.
Peppa has 3.
They only have 2.
All right.
Yeah, I know, but they would be represented
Pudis,
as a
stop
nation because
stalling
we've
typing
all.
Guys, Funk is
During
saying
your
that
stream.
on stream right now.
Okay, so the final verdict is that we will do 3 when we write down the law. So verdict is 3.
Wait, Richard, how many do you
Funk
think there
is
should be?
talking about this right
Oh yeah,
now.
I got a vote. I
What?
forgot. So my vote,
Wait.
right?
Oh yeah, that's right. He's streaming. Is he talking about this on stream?
Hey,
Yeah.
Funk.
Pog.
What is he talking
I did
about?
message in the chat. I was like, Avatar Funk abandoned us when he needed him most.
I like said join the council meeting 3 times, then I left the stream. Okay, I vote on 3 personally. I think
Wow,
3
we got
sounds
a-
good. So
Wait,
final verdict
I'm
is
gonna-
3.
How many people do we have
Um,
on the server? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
This
10,
is
11.
like the size of when Funky streamed. We were able to pull
Yes,
in a crowd
it
of
is.
Funky
It is.
streamed.
I was
We are
just
stronger
saying,
than the
this is-
Avatar.
This is perhaps
together.
the largest amount of people that have ever been online without Funk also being online.
I know, this is amazing.
Soon we'll become more powerful.
Soon.
Soon.
All right.
Okay.
Soon.
Um,
right, we're
If
running
anyone's
the
watching the
membership.
Funk stream, click on Meet.
Meat? Okay, I'll click on. Where's meat? I don't see meat.
Slide.
Oh, meat cleaver. Okay, I clicked on meat cleaver.
All right. So
Okay.
what's your next order of business?
So one thing that I wanted to bring up was that your laws that you passed for the nether roof. Everyone seems to be using the nether roof, so I thought it'd be a good place to bring
Oh
it up
yes,
here.
it's laws.
Oh, yes.
Would you like to go over them?
So currently, you need to have spawn-proofable portals.
And
Uh,
pathways, right?
Mhm, you have
And
to make your
pathways, I
por-
saw.
You have to make your portals. You don't need pathways, actually. You have to make
No,
your
I
The
said-
pathway has to be spawn proofable if it is full.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
basically anything you build up there has to be no mob spawning. And
Yeah.
if your thing isn't spawn proofed, it will have like 3 days left for you to like spawn proof everything. And if,
Yeah, I saw
if
that
you
on
don't do
Peppa.
that, I'll terminate it. And then other
What
rules.
does terminate it mean? Can you elaborate on that?
It means me blowing it up.
Okay.
Can we technically allow that? Is that like legal under server law?
Well,
Yes,
it's
it
legal
is
under
because
zip laws.
he that is his land. He owns the nether roof, and he has allowed us to use it.
By what? By what?
He was the
order?
first one there, and then he.
I set up 75% of the portals, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I would
'cause you don't
do-
own the entire nether.
And
Not the entire
and-
nether roof.
He doesn't
I'm
own
actually-
the nether.
yeah, not
he
the
owns
entire roof.
highways.
Yeah,
but
mainly the highway.
he's
I'm actually
would
about
say-
to build some bigger highways, so like
Okay,
actual
wait.
highways.
Okay.
Are we gonna build the
okay,
highway
wait.
to
I think
Levens?
I have a proposition.
yeah.
Zit owns, for whatever highways he builds, and also around every nether portal, he owns 50 blocks out from
Yeah, that
from
works.
every highway that he
From
builds.
everything, I'd say
whole roof is big.
lower. Even.
I'd say that
Yeah.
works. No, I'd say 50 blocks because that is his area. He started the nether highways. He helped it grow and develop, and he's the reason why we have such a strong nether highway community.
Yes.
All
And
right.
also, I'm taking inspiration from the railroad laws of the early United States because I'm a fucking nerd.
All right, nerd.
So do we all agree on that?
Sure.
I'll put that in the law book. So we'll have
Yes.
a law book of all the stuff that we.
Well,
go
okay. I think
over.
the better question is, does anyone disagree?
Okay, so yeah, all who agree say aye.
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 Chat.
Aye.
Aye.
All who disagree say nay.
Nay. No.
Pick. What the? Dude, it's your highway.
Who's
Yeah, I
glowing?
know.
Okay. We
He glowing.
oh, that.
You
Wait, who's
glowing.
glowing? Oh, why is he glowing?
I don't know,
Because
probably
he
from
was
the
here
last
during the
Oh, it's
function.
from the thing. He wasn't here since the. So yeah. So go up to. There's a little spectator area up there. Go up there. So we all voted that Zit owns 50 blocks out from all other highways he makes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And portals, but yeah.
Anything else?
And portals that he has constructed.
And these are only ones that are on the roof too, not anything
Yes.
below the
Yeah,
roof.
not-
Okay.
not below.
Another
Just on the roof.
highways and portals.
What? Okay.
Ignore that. That was somebody else.
Yeah, fine.
Anyway.
Okay. So anything else you want to go over? I feel like even though Funky's not here, we should still go over who wants to volunteer to train him. Does anyone know of any people
pretty
that you
good
consider to be the
firebender.
best of the element? Right.
I won the tournaments we did with Michael McChill and
Oh yeah, that one.
Funk. Well, the VR was going on, and I did that, so I think
Okay, so Moon, you're volunteering to help teach Funk Fire, right?
yes.
Do you think Funk should learn Chi? Because I don't know. I think he should, right?
Yeah, learning Chi would be fun.
Okay, so that will be one of the things. So, who of your nation wanted to try and help learn Funky Chi, Easy, and Yoshi? Which one of you? Both? Okay, yeah, you're one person, of course.
Well, oh wait, they're
Uh,
one person. What's going on? Are they connected by
They're
Chi?
saying they're one person. Who of the Earth Nation do you think would be a good enough bender to help teach Funky metal, like earth bending, just in general? Zit.
What's his name? I think I know of someone.
Okay.
But I kind of forgot their name. So. I might
Was
not be able
it Rare or Shadow? Shadow?
Yeah, it was Shadow.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shadow, I'm gonna write these down. So, talk to them about volunteering. Ask them if they want to. And we'll present these to Funky as the people that are the best of the server that want to help him teach bending, right? So, and then for water bending, Pep, who do you think? It's either you or Toasty or Zero Blue. Because you're representing the element right now, not just the
So
nation.
blue, but yeah.
Zero Blue? Or I know. Yeah, that's kind of water, but okay, cool. So Pep is
Who's
the
the
person
lighter?
that's volunteering themselves for their nation. So Moon.
What's going on?
If Shadow can't make it, I'll do it. But
Okay.
Shadow could do it. I just haven't seen him online in a while, so I don't know. If you have any questions for Funk, I can add him.
Okay. And then for air, he basically already knows air pretty well, I'd say. He has a good grasp of it. He just doesn't know combos, but I don't think he doesn't use combos ever, even in PvP. So I think he's good on air.
Any other topics?
So did you want to bring up the extinguishers at all?
Oh, yeah. Extinguisher's bad.
Yeah, for once I'm gonna agree with Moon right here.
No,
What do you mean no?
it's his
Extinguishers
ideology.
is bad. Very, very bad. Oh, who left?
Who just left?
Did someone leave?
Yeah, but I don't think it was like anybody who's talking.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. So, did you want to do anything about the extinguishers? We had the war that Elder planned out, right? I don't know how.
Yeah. Elder started that up.
Or
And
Elder's
so,
like,
should we get Elder in here, or is he? He's not even on the server. Okay.
yeah, no, he's not.
I saw him on like a little bit ago, but he's not on anymore.
Yeah.
So for that war, do you guys want to pick sides?
Pick
Or
sides
for who you're, so the people you're representing, right?
So that's just between me and the extinguishers, right?
No,
It's
it's like
the extinguishers between all firebenders. That includes the outpost, that includes the Lava Coalition.
True.
Because the outpost isn't entirely fire right now, still.
but if we weren't, it would still include the firebenders within the outposts.
Yeah, that's why I just said the outpost, because you guys are entirely fire.
Crazy.
So Easy, do you side with any of the groups? No, so you're just gonna stay neutral. So will the air nomads. I'm gonna be trying to stay neutral. I'm gonna
I
try
think
to
that
convince my followers too, as well.
originally my ideology was to be peaceful, but I think right now, if they attack us, then I think that is grounds for retaliation.
More, are you going to be siding with anything? I know you're pretty heated with Moon a little bit ago.
Mara? Did he?
Mara?
Oh, he's muted.
Oh,
We'll
sorry.
skip.
I was
Anybody?
losing.
Who's next?
I did have a stroke. Anyway, oh yeah, about the extinguishers. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to side with the fires here because I am a firebender.
Yeah,
Just
I'd
like
assume
everybody
so.
within my nation.
They probably wouldn't accept you, but I just don't know if you're going to stay neutral or what.
No,
And
I'll
then
accept
the-
them.
Peppa, you gonna kill me?
I'm probably gonna stay neutral,
Alright.
but if it does get out of hand, I'll probably put a no violence policy on the nether roof area, the hallways.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So then Easy and Yoshi.
Well, Easy already said they're going to stay neutral, and then Chaos is the order itself going to try to be part of this at all?
Yeah, the order will be neutral, but with favor towards the firebenders. Coalition is clearly part of them, but the order is more like humanitarian in a sense.
Hey, wait a second. I thought that the Earth Empire had officially sided with the Water Tribe.
That bond was broken.
No, Elder can't do anything that is like international. He's only in charge of local laws.
Yeah, he's only really in charge of Kingdom.
Zit is international, and he isn't in charge of any local laws. But the Nether Roof I'd consider international because it's like a transportation between everything.
It's actually kind of the most international thing on the server, I'd argue, but yeah.
Yeah.
And it's owned.
So is there anything else you want to cover? Okay, wait, I gotta write down the sightings, right? So Chaos, okay, anything else anyone wanted to talk about at all?
If Elder was here, I would have some things to talk about with planning the war event and all that, but currently no.
Okay. Yeah, I was hoping we'd have more to talk about, but
Yeah.
without FUNKE here, there isn't much more to talk about.
Without a person who has large amounts of server like changing ability.
We could just have
Yeah.
another meeting when Funk streams this.
All right.
Yeah, so do you think everyone can, do all of you think that you can make it? So in the next meeting, we're going to require you to bring a census of all the people that are part of your nation, right?
All right.
Good for me.
Get them to sign a book anyway, just to prove that they signed it and that they agree to be part for you to represent them, right? And so that we can then get numbers.
So wait, does that mean I have to get each person to sign a book, or just put their name in a book?
Sign a book, a separate
Okay.
book.
Yeah.
So then we know, because you can fabricate writing down a name. You can't
Yes.
fabricate actually signing it, right? So
Yes.
all of you guys need to bring a census, right? And if you don't, then you're going to be removed from the council, right? And if your numbers are below 3, then you're going to be removed from the council.
Unless
And
you
then
are,
no repeating people too.
unless they're like we described, if you're part of chi, fire, water.
Yeah, and you're the highest person with the numbers representing for that.
Yeah. So wait.
Yes.
So wait, hold up. What a situation like let's say I have eventually like more members than the Fire Nation, and then I say, hey, I'm the Fire Nation now. Would that change
That's
my
not
seat
how
and
it
over
works.
his?
That's
Okay.
not
No,
how
it
it works.
wouldn't.
That would
If
only
you guys
be,
both have 3, then you both stay.
yes.
Okay.
If let's say
Okay,
if I had three, if I had 3 and
If
you had
Moon
2,
had
then I'd
2
trump
and
you.
you had 2, right? Or if like you had 2 and Moon had 1, then you'd have a seat at this place, but Moon wouldn't, right?
Yeah.
And if you both had 2, I don't really know how we would decide that.
Damn it.
I would say it's split, and we should have them both on the place, right?
Yeah, but like let's say he had 3 and I had 4,
Mm-hmm.
then both of us
Um,
would stay.
But yeah, so yeah.
All right then.
Okay. Should we now write down a law book, right? Who wants to write down a law book? I kind of don't want to write down this one.
I could maybe.
Okay. I'm really bad with voices. Who was that?
Me. Is it?
Is it? Okay. Sorry. I just gotta grab the correct stuff. And then we'll all put our names in the same book. Because we're all here, we can prove that was us that signed it. Okay.
Here, I have a book on me.
Oh, you do? Oh, I was just grabbing one. Yeah, you can start writing it then.
All right.
You do have 3? Okay, cool. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. You're the only water-based nation, so.
Yeah.
All right. Are we just passing the book around?
Did you write down all the laws?
Okay.
So the things that we passed, right, is that the representation of one element through a nation, right? And it's the nation with the highest numbers if none of the nations with that element reaches 3 or above.
Wait, Elders and AFK. I think you went AFK and he just left.
Yeah.
Whack.
But he left the game, so.
Yeah.
And there isn't a thing that kicks you from being AFK on the server.
And then the other law is that a nation has to have 3 people or more that they are representing to have a seat at the council.
Okay,
Then the other thing was that you own 50 blocks out from every pathway and portal you build on the nether roof.
Yes. Oh wait, I just realized something that should be brought up at the moment.
Yeah.
The chi cube.
Oh yeah, I heard a lot of people complaining about it. I don't really.
It's so large.
Yeah, Maura, where did you go?
Oh, I'm just returning. I had to go grab someone.
You can take off armor, please, and put your weapon away. There's no problem about it. I think that it should at least be prettied up if enough people complain about it, right? So we should have to have a signed book, like a petition, right, of the amount of people that don't want it there, right? And then it has to be at least look better, right? And if you fix it up and people don't think it looks better, then they're gonna have to do another petition, right?
I mean, pretty much any building I think would just look better than that, because it's just a big It's just a big cube.
Yeah.
Like pretty much any shape I think would look.
So I
better.
feel like we should have the petition law put in that law book too. Wait, let's see. So who agrees with the petition law that I proposed?
I
Say
don't
aye.
think it's a good idea.
Say aye if you agree with the petition law. Say nay if you disagree. Where did Moon go?
I don't know.
I felt bad.
Come on, fucking N key as well with the goddamn key.
Okay, we'll wait for Moon to get back, but it's probably not going to pass. I think that's our majority, right? So Peppa, what did you say? So nay or yay? Why not a homeowners association? So what would the homeowners association? So propose what your idea is.
Do it.
Okay. And will this just, so when will we decide? Is that just based off of when people complain in general, or would that be based off of a certain amount of people complaining about it?
I'd say like 2 people, at least. It should be like recognized as if there's at least 2 people saying something bad about it.
Okay, cool.
If also, Peppa, I am very slightly perturbed that I was not put on that list of good builders, according to you. I built an airship and the tree.
We'll decide on it later, right? So we'll, oh, Moon.
There you go.
Okay, so another thing I want to talk about too was the laws that we had in place for the council meetings, right? I think that someone shouldn't be allowed to join back if they leave the meeting, right?
Well, I mean,
Because then we wouldn't have one of the situations that happened last time with Hurricane Buddhist and Mora and Moon taking him in a private VC, trying to convince them to join his nation. So then he can
Okay.
try to kick out Mora.
Okay, wait, hang on. Oh yeah, that's right. That did happen last time. Moon was trying to get Pooters to join Fire Nation.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I feel like people leaving and joining, trying to do private discussions and stuff, that should not be allowed, right?
Yeah.
Because
So-
Moon left VC, so once someone leaves VC, right, then they can't join back, like officially be part of the meeting at that point.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, no,
within
wait.
reason.
Yes, within reason. If they leave for like 0.25 seconds and they come back because they
Yeah.
misclicked or something, then that's fine. But if they leave for like 5 minutes, then it's do what the
Well,
heck?
not 5 minutes. The meetings don't even last 5 minutes, probably,
True.
right? Or
They
like
leave,
how,
like-
well, this one lasted like 15 minutes actually. So
Okay,
I'd say
I suppose we
minute
would have
or 2
no.
minutes.
Wait, I suppose we should do this on a case by case basis instead of a blanket law thing. Because
So should we do a vote on, so every time that someone leaves and rejoin, we vote on if they should be allowed to rejoin the meeting?
I think so.
Okay. And if someone joins meeting like late, let's say, then we would also do a vote? Yes?
Yes.
No? Yeah? Okay. So that's the thing that he's proposing. So can I get? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
No, Hurricane, sit down. Go into the corner. Are you standing up there? Okay, wait, for what? So no, he wouldn't, because that would be an international thing. Elder would decide, like, for example, if the laws that are in place in the actual Earth Kingdom, right? Like, if firebenders are allowed, for example, he could control that and your side, right?
Okay. Okay. Wait. Sorry. Who leads the Earth Empire?
Zit and Elder.
Elder
Is it and
kind of.
Elder?
Oh, I own the Nether stuff. And Elder owns the Overworld stuff, basically.
Okay. So I would say that it would be like or I mean, I guess it's, I suppose, whoever's sitting at the chair at the moment gets the decision upon what laws are made, or upon what vote they cast.
Okay.
No, I just been push the war as the water tribe. So now it's not, the extinguishers are disbanded, and now it's just the water tribe trying to destroy firebenders.
I don't know if that's gonna end very well, but okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's, I thought that it was going to be the Earthbenders the Earth Empire and the Water Tribe fighting all the Firebenders. But if it's just going to be Water Tribe, I may pull out my support for the war.
Wait, so we haven't voted on the voting if someone can join back, right? So let's vote on that right now. So all who agree that we should vote if someone joins back when they leave the meeting, or if they join the meeting late, say aye.
Aye.
All who oppose, say nay. Okay, looks like it's passed then. So put that in the rule book too, the law
Put what?
that we're gonna pass. The law that you're gonna pass, put in the rule of allowing people to join the council meeting back based upon a vote of the people.
Yeah. So if someone leaves and then they rejoin, all
We
of
have
the
to
council
vote.
members vote to see whether or not they are allowed to continue to be present or have input within the current council meeting.
Yeah, sounds good.
Also, what's with the water around the chains?
That's a glitch with Optifine. If
Is
you're
it?
running on an older version of Optifine, 1.16.1 and older, and you're playing on the server, it does that. Meaning
So
that you can float like that, yeah. Yours
Okay.
is, it looks real, but it looks like you're floating on us.
So am I just floating inside the middle of the air?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Okay. 16. Okay, I need to go download that. Anyway, I have magic superpower.
Do you want me to screenshot it for you?
Nah.
Okay.
Don't trust you on that. It just looks really weird.
Okay. Did anyone
think-
else want to bring up anything else?
Yeah. Does anybody else have any points to argue?
Is it a bad idea? It'll limit. Oh yeah, we also forgot to bring up the homeowners association.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
Should there
who?
be?
So Peppa, did you explain the homeowners? Okay, so it's the best builders. Will we vote on that the next one, the next council meeting, or should we vote on that this council meeting? No clue. Okay. So let's just pass the idea of the homeowners association itself, right?
Wait.
And
No.
then what do you mean?
Because if you do,
We'll vote
there's
on
gonna
when we
be-
decide on who it is after that. But first, we should propose the idea of the homeowners association.
Okay.
itself.
Okay, true. But if you have those 3 or 4 people who can just go around and say, I don't like the way that build looks, change it, then they have to
Well,
change
no,
the
they
build.
can't decide it. First, they have to get a public opinion of at least 2 people that are already complaining about it that aren't themselves, right?
Okay,
And then
so
based
it's-
upon that, then they make a decision whether or not the building is ugly or not, and if it should be improved or removed or whatever it should be done with it.
Yeah, but like also you could walk up to the big ass like Hindenburg thing out there that's made of solid stone, which admittedly is a dumb building material, but it looks cool, and then say that looks dumb. And then like if 2 other people or sorry, if you hypothetically are not on this homeowners association and you and a friend say that looks stupid, and then like 2 out of the 3 people on the association say, yeah, it also looks stupid, they have to change it, then they change it, and then that limits creative freedom whenever it comes to build.
Well, this will only be in public spaces of nations that are part of the council, which is what I think is fair. So you can build whatever massive, ugly thing you want, but do it outside of a nation that's part of the council.
Yeah, Pudis also brings up a good point. Homeowners association is just a shitty idea in real life too. I think personally that it should be a like on the council meeting, bring it up, decide as a whole group whether or not that build just doesn't look that good, and if we come to a large majority of people.
So
It
what
would,
do you think the majority percentage should be? Give me a percentage.
over like around 70-ish to 75 percent, so 3/4.
Okay. So wait, what? Sorry, I blinked out for a moment there. What was the percentage you said?
75%.
75%.
So
Okay.
a overwhelming majority of people do not like the way that it looks.
Okay, so everyone who agrees with the law to, so should it be that we choose to change, that they have to change it within a reasonable extent, right?
Yes, within a reasonable extent. You can't say like, oh, make it a gold building.
Yeah. So
first of all, Fortnite Burger is a highly respected monument to the server, Peppa.
it is at this point. It really is.
It is a
honestly.
monument to the server and its endurance since day 1. Oh wait, hang on, the tomato. Yeah, no, that thing's kind of ugly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
it's a good
so
idea, tomato.
let's
The burger itself
so
is cool.
so all who agree with this. So what should we call this law? What do you give me a name?
The ugly
Building
base.
renovations.
That's way
Building
better than what I would come
renovations
up with.
law.
Yeah.
Okay. So all who agree with the building renovations law, say aye. Aye.
Wait, can I
Aye.
add on another thing? What if the
Yeah.
person doesn't actually meet up to the, like, what if they don't actually change it?
So if they don't actually change it, yeah, that's actually a good point. So what would be the punishment if they don't change it?
If they have a seat on the council, remove them.
Okay.
No, sorry, don't remove them. Just don't count their votes. Because then they still get to be here and they still get to say, "Oh, I can't change it because I don't have any resources at all because I live in a desert." And then that could be a problem. Yeah.
So wait. So what are you saying? Wait, I didn't understand.
I'd say we could
Okay.
destroy the build if we all agreed upon it, though.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if they don't change it, the next council meeting, we have to have a 75% majority to agree to destroy the building, right?
I don't think that's a good idea because then that'd be griefing, and I don't know if Elder would like that.
Well, we
Okay.
could send these rules to Elder, but yeah.
So
True,
we
but-
should cross it off with Elder. We'll say that in place that you have to change it, right? But we won't have any punishment right now. So people
Yes.
can get away with it, but once we put in a place for punishment, then they will get punished accordingly.
Okay. Wait, Chaos, you're not. Oh no, wait, that's Moon. Did Moon leave?
Yeah.
Moon left.
Didn't notice.
So all who agree with that say aye. We didn't really do so. Aye.
Yes,
Aye.
I agree with that one.
Aye.
Need to determine the second part of the loser date.
Okay.
Yes, about the
Cool.
tomato headed. That one does need some work.
Okay. I don't know if that person's even online anymore, so I don't know how to get in contact with them or anything. So put that in the law book once you've got it done. So
If the person built it halfway and they haven't been online, and if you don't know their Discord, then at that point it's a elder based decision because he's the mod of the server.
Okay.
okay. So it affects nations on the council. So
Yes,
if your thing is outside of a nation, and it's just this massive giant cube, right? We can't complain about it because we don't have control over that area because they are either nationless or the area is not owned by a nation.
No, because it is a council thing. Would this be like a, or would it depend on the nation? Or, but then, actually, nah, never mind. Also, who threw a bunch of ink sacks in the middle of the table?
Peppa.
That's what it is.
Remind me now.
Yeah, totally.
Just remind me now. Here's the payment.
Nope. Peppa, why though? You have a thing for ink. Kutix, why are you levitating?
Bro,
Oh, blood bending. I see.
I am built different.
Okay. Is that all?
Yeah, I think that should be all right now.
Okay.
We're all good with those
So
rules.
I finished the basically what we went over this meeting, right? So if anyone, so just write your name at the end of the page, right? At the last page, put your name, and then I'll do a final sign, or whoever wants to can do a final sign. And I'll make a copy and put it in Funky's mailbox. Oh, there you go. Maura, where'd you go?
I'm floating.
Oh.
Pippa, I can build, once I start building the highways, I can build one to the Water Nation.
Thank you. All right. Once I sign this, I am gonna have to head out.
Okay, sounds good.
There you go, and I will see y'all at the next time I see y'all.
Sounds good.
Peace.
Anything else, or mind if I return back to my build?
So we need you guys to write your name, one of you.
I got mine.
Oh, who? Oh,
Me?
you did? Okay, so.
Yeah.
Where's the book? Who has it?
Which book?
Oh, Zit has
Oh,
it.
I have it. I haven't signed it yet.
Oh, wait, is that the law book?
This is the law. Here, let's do Constitution.
Should we have Funk sign it then, or who should sign the law book? Because it's more official than the. Where's the book that was the discussion of the event that happened?
Yeah, I have
Who
it.
has that? Oh, Zit has that. So easy. Did you sign the?
Who needs it?
Just give it to me. I'll give it to whoever needs to.
I'm almost done with the law book. If
Okay.
you want to sign
So
it.
easy. You signed the. You put your name on the last page of the discussion book, right? Or Spike, Yoshi, you did too, or one of you? Or did you guys leave VC? I think they left VC. Wait, let me just check the last page. Okay. Oh crap, I just died. That's not good. Okay, Peppa, wait, did you? Wait, let me see. Yeah, Peppa did. Okay. Chaos, and then we just need Moon. Since the Earth King is neutral, which is now bigger than us, I don't know if I could start a war. Front, because she doesn't get on. Yeah, so you can just resign from the war. It's good. You don't have to follow through. Do you want me to change that in the book? Yeah, I'll do. They'll probably get more people that way too. Okay.